the network cut the live. Network problem. Network problem. Yeah, I'm very, very sorry for that. It was network problem. Network problem. Network problem. Yeah. Network problem. I'm back again. I'm back again. I'm back again. We are going to start from where we stopped. We are going to back from where we stopped. Yes. From the first tutorial, we are going to start from there. Kí ló fẹ́ ṣe? Èló ni ẹ̀? 200. Kọ́ padà wá kó wá mìíràn láìsí dákun. So ti gbọ́? So we are going to start from where we stopped. Yeah. So application of the kerosene. We have first apply the residual particles there. Before, we don't need to be reapplying. Once you have reapplied only one time. So only one time we are going to use it to sharpen the clipper blade finish. We have went for one time before. So we are repeating for the second time now. That is 20 times. So reapply the kerosene again. That is 20 times each for one side. We have went 20 times each for one side before the network cut. Now we are back again. So this is another 20 times for one side, 20 times for the other side with residual particles on the surface of the stone. We used to activate the surface of the stone. You see it? This one is okay like this. I don't know whether yes, the camera can pick it. Now we are going for the bottom clipper blade. Let me show you the last of it for bottom clipper blade first before we go. I don't want this program to stop like that. The network just cut. Let us apply just little. You see it up, pick little. You see the way I'm spreading it. So it's okay like this. It should not be too much. It should not be too much. We only apply it one time. One time on the surface, only one time. It's only one time. It's only one time. We drop small oil on the surface. You can see the small oil I'm dropping. You can apply the oil first, then you apply the residual particle second, or you apply the residual particle first, oil second. You now mix them together. Let me see whether the camera can pick it. Yeah, the camera can pick it. You now mix it up. You can see it. So I'm sorry for the first one. The network is bad in the environment here. You know, I said it in the beginning. The network always disturb me. This tutorial have to come since around something 9 o'clock in the morning. No network at all, no service. No service at all. You see it now? You see it? Then you clean your finger. After you now apply kerosene on the surface, I use my mouth to blow it. I breeze it up. I use breeze to blow it to cover up. So we are going for the bottom blade now. That is the same way we sharpen the first one. This angle 0 degree, angle 180. When you take it upright, angle 90. When you divide it into two, angle 45 degree. You can see it in this way. This angle 45 degree positioning for the upper and the bottom clipper blade. As we still call it scissors method. Then we divide the stone into two to sharpen the first half of the blade. the second part of the stone we use it to sharpen the second part. How do we know where to calculate how to put our thumb? You see, divide your blade into two. Let me show that the camera can pick it. Yeah, it can pick it. If you don't see it very well, you zoom out. You divide the blade into two. Let me put it by the center here. We divide the blade into two like this. You divide it into four. Let me do it with pointers. You can see it very well because the first one we did not use pointer. You see it in this way. You first divide it into two. You divide it into four. Then from the center here, you see the pointer here. You see this one? From the center here to the edge here, you find the center here to place your thumb here, the center. Then from the edge here to the center here, yes, you find the center to position to place your thumb here. These are the two places you place your thumb. So when you are sharpening for this side, you use half part of the stone like this. You see it like this. Half part, when you are sharpening here, you use half part of the stone here to sharpen this side. Then when you are sharpening this side, you use half part of the stone to sharpen the other side. That's how we're going to do it. Let us go now. This to and fro now, it should be 30 times for here, 30 times for here. Then the same type of pressure you press here have to be the same with here too. The how you lubricate the surface of your stone for this side have to be the same with the other side. Then your to and fro counting have to be the same for here and here to be the same. Let us go now. That is 30 times. That is 30 times. Then you clean the back of your blade very well. You clean it to be neat so that the chemical will not remove that masking tape, to not weaken it. Now, you apply it. Yes, Danny. You apply your kerosene. You see it. So when you want to sharpen the other side now, what you have done for here, you repeat the same thing for here. The way you press it down here have to be the same with here. The same 2 and 4 counting here 30 times have to be the same 2 and 4 counting here 30 times. The way you treat the surface of the stone for sharpening here have to be the same you treat the surface of the stone for the other side here. So everything have to be balanced the same way. Let me see the camera whether it's speaking well. It's speaking well. It's speaking well. So let us go now. This one now 2 and 4 30 times. Times. You pick up your blade. Before the cleaner, I want to show you. Before we clean it up, I want to show you. So I Joker Star. Yeah, I can see this one. Joko Star. Yeah, Joko Star. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I greet you. Your country, please. You put your country there. When you comment, you say hi. You write your country there. Are you from Nigeria? Or which country are you from? You see like this when I pick it up, you now clean it. Let us clean. Don't forget, you clean from the center to the front like this. See the way I'm doing it? Don't pick from front to the center. From center like this to the front. From center to the front. That is how you clean your blade. You see the back of it again. Let us watch the inside. Still remains small. That shining has not shown very well. It has not covered. We still have that portion. Or this area that's not covered up. It starts to cover up very well and total flatness need to show. Yeah, your work is very good. Yeah, thank you, my brother, Joker Star. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Yeah, God bless you. God bless you. Your country, Joker Star. Your country. Are you from Nigeria? Or you are from Togo? So you don't need to reapply particles again. You don't need it. It's only one time. It's only one time. Let us go again. Twenty times. 20 times again. That is 30 before, 20 now, making 50 times for one side, 50 times the other side. Let me show you. You can see that we are using smooth surface. So when you have been following me for long, this smooth surface is the lowest surface I have in my shop here. It's the lowest grade. So it doesn't sharpen button clipper blade very fast. It has to take us a long time because I want you to be noticing on something. That is why I use this soft stone or smooth surface stone for this button clipper blade. I want you to notice some things there in which I want to show you. I normally use this squash or normal for the button clipper blade to make it faster. But there's something I want you to notice. Yeah, Joko Star, your work is very good, fine. Good old German. Germany man. Yes. God bless you. You are a German. Yes. Ahima. Germany. Oh, great, good old Germany. Yeah. God bless you, sir. Yes. Koge. What's the meaning of that one? Is that your town? From the Togo. Hey, from Togo. From Togo. Oh, Senegal. You are from many countries. Oh, I love you. I want to show you something now. I want to fashion it out, whether the camera can pick it for me. There's something I want to show you. I've not get it right. When I get it right, I will stop and show you. Because this area, the stone did not touch from the center here to the edge, this area like this. The stone has touched here completely. Then the stone has touched the under here. This under here. But the center, from the center here like this, the stone did not touch it. Then from this here like this, the stone did not touch it. So I want to fashion it out to show very well. I want to show it, but the camera has not picked it for me. It has not picked it for me. Let me see, try it. It has not picked it. But I can see it. Yeah. It's showing it a little. I'm coming. Does not show it well. Though if you don't look at it very well, you can't see it, but the camera cannot pick it well. I've not seen it so very well. Let me see, try it another dimension. The camera has not picked it. Yeah. No. I've not seen it pick. I'm seeing it well like this. Towards the edge, towards the edge. The stone has not touched it very well. Towards the edge. Yeah. No. The stone, the camera did not pick it well. Yeah. This edge. Yeah, you see now this edge, that faint here, this area. Let us go again. Let us go. So you don't need to reapply. To apply the particle again, it's only one time. It's still in the surface. It's not easily removed from the surface. It's not easily removed. Thirty times. Again. Let me clean it and watch again. You must be able to study the inner surface very well. Yeah, let me show you now. Can you see it now? The job is well done like this. So you can use all these residuals here. When you use this biscuit bone, let me show you. We use this biscuit bone on the surface of this one. When you use it, it's depreciating some little sandy substances on the surface of this one. Then when you now use blade on it to sharp, it will now be scrubbing those small particles against the surface of the stone. It will now be depreciating another particles again. Residuals here, it will become in form of solution, but before a week now, it will be gathering together. It will now be forming solid substances. You can use it to sharpen your clipper blade again. At the same time, the one you use on sharper, let me show you the powder. This is green powder. This powder now is very cost. You see, this powder is for sharper electric clipper blade sharpening machine. We use it on the disc. Let me direct the camera to the whether it can pick it. Let me lift this thing up. I want to show you the electric clipper blade sharpening machine. I don't know whether the camera can pick it. Let me adjust it whether the camera can pick it. Yeah, you can pick it. Then let me zoom out. Let me zoom out whether it can come nearer to us. Yeah, very nice. You see it now. This is now. So let me get nearer to it. Let me remove all these things. This is fine. Let me remove it. I'm coming. So you see, that is the disc. This one, that is the place we sharpen on it. You see, as it's rolling, when you plug it to the light now, it's moving at a very great speed. Very, very great speed. Very, very fast. So before we use it, we use this powder on it. Then we use there's one machine oil having this container. This container is not for engine oil. I only put engine oil there. The oil original that get this carton and container is for tailors, fashion designers use it for their machine. So we use it together on this disc. This is ordinary disc. This one is ordinary disc. You see it. Then we still have another disc. That one is special disc. That one is very, very heavy. You see it. So when we use oil and this powder on the surface of this one sharpening disc, now it will be splashing it around this area. As you are using it, this area is higher than here. It will, all these residuals will be here. It will be plenty. The more you use it, the more the residual will be plenty there. Then after the sharpening now, you now pack it. We pack it to form this one. I'm coming. You pack it now. When it dry up now, it now form this one. You see it. So the one we use as residual there that's not useful again, you can reuse it on the stone and work fine. That's what I'm telling you, that if you know how to use sharper very well, you know how to use your stone very well. There are some materials for sharper that is still, you can use it applicable to your super hard manner sharpening stone very well. You can use it very well. Then at the same time, this powder itself, we have used it for tutorials. I still have another way to use it again to show you, so that whatever materials useful on this sharper machine is still good using it on the stone, depending on the way you know how to use it. So you need to do many researches. Many things that's workable for sharper is still the same thing workable for stone. That is why I always say that if you know how to use sharper very well, you know how to maintain it very well. It's the same thing using of super hard manner sharpening stone. Only the difference that is there is, let me show you now. The little difference that is there between the sharper and the super hard manner sharpening stone. I will show you now. I'm coming. I will show you. I will show you. Where's okay? This is the clipper blade holder. This is the clipper blade holder for tapper. This one is for tapper. At the same time, you can use it on your super hard manner sharpening stone. This one is for tapper. Tapper holds it. What do you call it? Sharper. Sharper holds it. It's for sharper to hold the clipper blade. You see, to hold the blade. You see it in this way. So when you position it well, you know, in the using of stone, I don't know where I can sit down to. Okay, let me just stand up and do it for you. You first position your blade. So assuming you have positioned your blade very fine like this, then when you are sharpening on the disc will be rolling. Then you'll be moving your hand in this way. You see it in that way. you'll be moving your hand. So which means when we stop like this, moving hand up and down can sharpen clipper blade. At the same time, it's rolling under the blade again, sharpening the clipper. I thought you don't move your hand, you stay in one position, it's going to sharp. When you stay in one position like this, it's going to sharp. You see it in that way, then you still move your hand. Though that is the only difference I see in sharpening of using of sharper and the stone. Stone now, you move. Let's go back to the stone and show you another thing here. I'm coming. Yeah. So comparing to stone, let me zoom out so that I can see it very well. I'm coming. I want to adjust my camera so that when I'm explaining, you can be able to get what I'm saying exactly. Now, this is the stone now. This is the stone. So assuming you want to use this clipper blade on the stone, you know, in case of sharper, when you are moving up and down, the disc round is still rolling under the blade. So if at all you don't move your hand, you just stay in one place like this, the disc is rolling, sharpening the clipper blade in one position. You sit in that way, then moving your hand up and down again is sharpening again. So the sharpening is in two directions on sharper. It's in the two directions. One will be rolling under in form of circle under the blade. At the same time, you are moving your hand on it. That is the only difference between sharper and the stone, as I think. In case of the stone now, the stone is standby on one place. It doesn't move. It doesn't rotate. It doesn't move up and down. It standby on a place. It's only your movement to be going. Only that one. But in case of sharper, when you are sharpening like this on the sharper, then the engine is still rolling under it, giving it another special sharpening. So the sharpening is in two directions, whereby in stone it is only one direction. Apart from this one, I tell you, everything again, you do them in the same way. In my own studio, I'm saying. So when we get here, I will be showing you. From there, we will not believe that if you know how to use stone very well, if you know much about using of the super hard manual sharpening stone very well, when you buy your sharper new, they just give you the training. The way you will be applying your sense to work on it, it will be different from person who doesn't know this stone very well. Not that the person cannot sharp very well, the person can sharp, depending on practice again. If the person can practice very well, he's going to encounter, he or she is going to encounter many problems, the one you have encountered before you know the stone. How to study the inner surface, the person cannot know it very well, like you that have known this thing on the super hard manual sharpening stone. I'm very sorry, I'm near Moscow. My studio is nearer to the mosque. You see it? So all the system you are using here to sharp, you check your blade like this, you study the inner surface. So those who don't know this one very well, you don't know how to use stone very well, you don't know it at all, you just buy sharper new, they give you training on how to use it. You cannot study the inner surface very well like somebody who know how to use stone. You know, when you are using your stone, you watch your surface, which the area of the blade the stone has touched, where the stone has not touched, where stone has touched partially, where the stone has touched deeply, that you have seen it very well, that the stone has worked here, finished. Then it's now migrating from here to the other side. But this area, the stone has not touched it. You have know everything well. So when you horn the sharper now, you horn it, the sharper is rolling, you have activated the surface, you now put your blade on top for sharpening. You just sharpen it under some seconds. You now lift it up. You can be able to study where the disc has touched, where the disc has not touched. The disc cannot touch it at once. Yeah, the disc cannot touch it at once. The same thing you have studied the inner surface for the stone, super advanced sharpening stone. The same way you can still study the inner surface for the sharper, so that when the work starts, you can know where the work starts. At times, the work starts by the center. When you start, it now be spreading toward the side. At times, the work starts from the left hand side, going towards the right hand side. At times, the work can start from left hand side, going to left hand side, going to the right hand side. At times, the work can start from here and here. You now be joining the center, joining to the side, joining to the side. It starts in different directions. That's why I'm telling you that the way people use clipper blade, they are not the same in surface. They are not the same. Some are now, if you now place it at once, the sharper will cover the whole surface at once, faintly. So when you begin to be using sharper now, you now see that using of sharper, study the original surface of the blade you are using on sharper is almost equally to the how to study the inner surface when you are using super hard minor sharpening stone. And once you are perfect on the stone before, once you are perfect on the stone before, you get the sharper very, very easy. I'm telling you sincerely. Because the moment you place your disc, if disc will give problem in so many years, when you have used it for so many years and you are detecting error, you can use your blade to detect where error is on the disc. We are going far. I'm coming. Mi ò gbọ́ mi lè sí kíní o pé kọ́ má bínú tó lọ́hùn wọ́n ní má lòrú nǹkan báyìí sí wọ́n ní má lò sí kíní tá a gbé fún mi. So let us continue with the tutorial. Now, let us use clipper blade holder to sharpen stainless clipper blade. I want to show you something to compare it to sharper, so that when you know how to use this stone very well, you find sharper very, very easy to use. Before you can get error, it will take a long time. Before when you study that sharper, you are able to study it under 1 week. My brother, my sister, you get everything about it. For you to make an error, it will become difficult. That is why if you know stone very well, how to use stone, if you know how to use super hard manner sharpening stone very well, you are a lucky person. I'm telling you, you are a lucky person. I'm coming because of this comment. What's on the comments? Yeah. We use ordinary kerosene on the surface of this one now. Let me look for one blade that is dirty. I'm coming. Let me look for one blade that is dirty. Blade. For one dirty blade. So look at this surface very well. Look how it is. So when you use your clipper holder to hold it, I want to show you something. I want to show you something on it. Now I want to take it to rub the surface of this stone. I will not apply anything there. And let's see where the stone will touch it. This is a clipper holder I hold now. It's not my thumb. Let us use it in this way. I will now show you. That is how to study when you are using sharper. To tell you that using of sharper and stone are in the same way. So you're supposed to know how to study the inner surface very well. I've used it to rub the surface now. Let us watch carefully. Let us watch. Look like this. Where exactly do you think this the stone has worked on now? The shape I showed there. Let us watch carefully. You see it? The stone works here. Watch carefully here. Now come like this. Now go this side again. That's U shape. I'm coming. You see it in this way. That shiny area in form of U shape. That is where the stone has touched the inner surface of this blade deeply than the other inner side of the small blade. So the same thing where you place this blade now, to say there's light here now, I could have on it. We just not put anything there or put small chemical on the surface. We are now just use it to touch it under 1 second and lift it up. We will see exactly where the work starts. The work cannot start in all the surface at once at times. For many blades, it is lucky, very, very lucky before you can put your blade on top of disc and it will cover all. It cannot cover unless you press hand too much. But that is what I'm saying. When you know how to use stone very well, if you want to use sharper, you don't just press too much. You will be applying your pressure little by little, not to just be chopping the inner surface of the blade anyhow. Because people complain to me sometimes that when they use a sharper for their blade, it used to consume depending on the pressure you apply on it. Depending on the pressure, the same thing here too. When you apply too much pressure one side, little pressure the other side, one will be higher than the other in the surface. One will be higher than the other. So let us go into the sharpening now using the clipper blade holder. Let us use ordinary kerosene. Let us wash the surface first. Let us wash the surface so that that first chemical will remove it. If we cannot remove it finish, we are going to remove plenty out of it. So I want to wash the chemical off from the surface. Yeah. You see, I've used it to remove the chemical. Now let us wash the inner surface. Then you apply your kerosene to cover the whole surface. You see it in this way. You see it like that. It has covered up now. So let us take it at the angle of 55 degrees. Let me bring it nearer before I clean it. Let me bring it nearer. You see like this. So let me clean it now. I want to show you something. The same thing with sharper. The same thing. When you watch carefully now, let us watch carefully. You can see stainless. Watch from here. Let me bring the pointer. Watch very well. Watch very well. I'm coming. Yeah. From here like this, the stone touch it evenly, the same. But when you look under here, the stone touch here. Under like this. Then when you look at this area, inside this sticker blade, the stone to work on it. But when you watch this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this small blade up to see this area, this black area, the stone doesn't touch it. It touches, but just little. You see it in this way. The same thing with sharper. When you place it on the disc is rolling. You just count number of 1, 2, 3, 4. You remove it. You observe. You will see where the disc touch, where the disc has not touched at all, where the disc has touched just halfway, not deeply. Those are the things you study. Then when you now go again, this as you go one time, it be like say you put it on the disc now you sharpen, you remove it, you discover something of this nature. So remain this area. Now how do you want to cover this area is to go again. Then you let the whole surface be on the disc. The same thing with here too. Let us go again and see what is going to happen. So I'll make sure you treat the surface of your stone to cover up so that no place is left untouched, so that you can be ready to achieve correct result you want to achieve. Let us go again at the angle of 45 degrees. You sit in this way. You go again. That is 20 times again. Let me get it closer before I clean it. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's okay like this. It's okay. You see, let me clean it now. Don't forget from center to the front. So when you watch again, it has shown again. See this black area? The stone has not touched it. Look at it again. This area is becoming shiny. Then this bigger blade here, this thicker blade here, then that part of this small, you can see it now. This black area, the stone did not touch it at all. Let me get it far away to you again. You see it in this way. Look at that dark area. When you count small blade from the left hand side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This area. So if you don't know how to study the inner surface, so when you use a sharper to sharpen, when you just discover you see total shining across, when you don't watch carefully, you will not know that this area is black. It will not cut here. All this area will cut. all this area will cut reach here, but this area will not cut. And if it is going to cut, it's when you slow down your hand, it will be cutting. Once you fast, this area will not cut at all. Only this area is going to cut fine. You see now, see that area is black. Let us go again. When we continue to be going, small time now, it will reach where that darkness is. Because darkness, when you see dark spot on the stone, inside the surface of the blade, it's a shallow area. It goes down. It be in form of river. It goes down. The shiny area is up. That black area is down. So the stone has not touched it at all. If the stone touches very well, it's going to bring a shining color out, joining this area too. Let us go again. Then that's number one thing you need to be doing is to activate the surface of your stone to cover up, not to say half part, to cover. You see it has covered now. No place is left untouched. Then you use the same angle 45 degrees. You see like this. Let us go again. That is 40 times. Let me get closer before I clean it. Let me get closer before I clean. Don't forget, from the center to the front. You see the way I'm cleaning? Don't try from front to the center. See what I'm saying? That black is now becoming shiny little by little. This area, watch. The color is changing. Look very well. The color is changing. The shiny has been showing in the inner surface of those small blade now. The shiny is now coming out. You can see the blade clearly now, but it's not, the shiny has not covered up. Yeah, look at it like this. See from here. Watch it to the other side. You see it? You see darkness here? In this area, you see darkness there. So if you don't know how to study the inner surface very well, if you are using sharper to sharp, until you press your hand, you over chop. When you over chop, it will not clear that area at once. Then you wasted a lot of the inner surface of the blade that is supposed to sharpen like 10 times. You just chop it at once. So the blade is going to work fine. But the owner of the blade will now discover that the blade that when you buy it using sharper to buy from another person, now it used to last a year or 2 years. Under 3 months now, the blade is finished. Those are the things you need to study between the stone and the sharper. At the same time, when you are pressing your pressure on the stone too, is one part will be chopping excessively, the other part will not chop. Let us still go again. Let's cover up now. This area we have issue now. This area I'm touching, this area, the stone has not worked on it very well. That is 50 times now. You know the reason why I did not use full treatment, where you use a special stone on the biscuit bone. I don't want it to be fast. This one is the lowest grade surface here, smooth surface is the lowest one here. So as you are doing it like this, to say we apply powder on it, something on it, is going to chop it fast. But I want it to chop it slowly so that we can be able to see exactly what I want to show you. Try to understand me. If to say you want it to be effective now, look, watch. This is oil. So I'm applying oil now. This is oil. After I now use biscuit bone, you see it in this way. This is what I call activating the surface of the stone. You have put the stone under very, very effective, very, very sharp. This is even if you use your turn to rub in your finger, it will chop your finger, it will wear it immediately, blood may come out. After now, you want to still give it another extra power. This extra power, see, it has covered up now. This one now, the surface now is as active as anything. Let me show you this surface first. Now, as you activated it now, let us use it again on this blade and see the reaction. Watch carefully now. Yeah, the black can show very well. See this area now. You can see that the shiny is coming. Let us watch. I've not cleaned it. Oh, you see it now. The shiny has started coming. It has now been joining with this area. Let me clean it now and see. Let us watch now. You see it has start getting the shining. You see it in this way. It's becoming shiny. That black is now becoming fade black. Now it's there. It's not deep black again. Let us now use this activated surface for it and see the difference between it now. Let us go 50 times as we went before, or 40 times. That is 40 times. Let me first show you. Let us clean it. Let us watch now. You see the difference now. The difference is now clear. You see it. So when you now to activate the surface of stone, it's not necessarily the stone will be wasting your time. You see it in this way now. I'm coming back. Oh my gosh. I know, if you want to talk about the phone 77 here. But since you have data, the battery power you be over the phone. Data will finish over life for months. Toba wa the load you see. Toba ti the half the battery pa na in the baba. Ko lo ọdún mẹ́wàá. Bo ko da yin lo je sin to work on yin o. Ko se ri mo sọ fún yín. Ibe ba ti pa ó dà bí ọmọ te bi ń pa. Toba sun ko tó fi sùn. Moment tó fi sùn yẹ bi nípa. Toba tún jí padà. Ibi tún continue just like that. So I'm sorry. Now, let me still show it. I have many customers here. I'm very sorry. See the difference now. You see this black area now. It be like the color as now the same with the other side. The same thing you study in our surface on the stone. If you know how to use stone very well, the way you study in our surface to achieve your aim, before you can achieve your aim, you must be able to know how to study the nature of it, not to be wasting the blade in chopping, so that you'll be taking it little by little until you reach the necessary place. You should not go further. When you go further, you are wasting the blade. The blade is already sharpened, but you don't know. You continue sharpening. What you're supposed to sharpen about 4 or 5 times again, you have sharpened it at once. You remove everything. The blade will not last. The same thing still will happen with sharper. You know the engine is rolling. If you don't know how to study the nature of it, you'll be consuming excessive blade, wasting the blade too much. So that is why it's necessary you know much about this stone first. Or if you don't know about the stone first, you are using the sharper, go and learn this one. When you learn the technique to use this, you will discover at the end of the day that when you are using your sharper, you will not be wasting the materials and chemicals, wasting energy and money. So using of the stone now is equivalent in the same way of using sharper. All depend on the inner surface study. Once you can study the inner surface, you can use sharper perfectly. Once you can study the inner surface, you can use stone very well. At the same time, when your disc wants to be given error, when you know how to study the inner surface, you get it through the surface of the blade. If you are using your disc and you are complaining that the disc is not sharpening clipper blade, though, when you sharpen 30 sets of clipper blade, only 10 is going to work. You don't know how to study the inner surface. If you know how to study the inner surface very well, when you place blade on your disc, When you use it to sharp, get the way you test it. When you now test it, either the problem is from your thumb, or the magnetic rubber, the way you hold it, or the problem is from the sharpening disc. You will know it. But if you don't know how to study the inner surface, it's a very great problem in sharpening of the clipper blade. Either you are using sharper or you are using stone. But sharper own is a little bit easier, because most of the power you are using on it is rotating. That rotation carry a great thing there. Even at all, you just stay in one position like this, it's going to sharp without moving your hand up and down. Just when you hold it like this, rolling, and just stay in one position, it's going to sharp. But if you don't know how to study the inner surface, how do you want to know where the stone has started working? Where do you know that the stone has not reached? The sharpening has not reached. That is what normally been the problem for people using sharper. Some will say the sharper cannot do this one, cannot do that one. It's only small this or other blade. But when you know how to study the inner surface very well, either the problem is for the disc, you have to know. Either the problem is for the way you are sharpening and do your sharpening, you will know. And how you can correct it, you have to know it. So the two, as I think, the two are operating in the same way. And that is why I prefer not to sharpen your condemn blade on the sharper. It will give you stress if you don't know how to study the inner surface. Only the blade that's used under 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you use it on sharper. But all this condemn blade, if you say you want to use it on sharper and you don't know how to study the inner surface, it will not work. You'll be getting problems. Once you know how to sharpen those kind of dirty clipper blade on the stone and you are getting it successfully through the inner surface study, when you go on sharper, it will be very easy for you. Very, very easy. Because you'll be moving at a very, very great speed. Let us use this for smaller blade. This one, the upper clipper blade. See, if you want to remove your blade, take note. You see the way it is now. Don't just lift it up like this. You are going to spoil the what do you call it? The instrument. When you are trying to remove it in this way, it's not good. You shift. Watch me. Shift it to one side. You see the way I'm moving it. You see it in this way. Very, very easy. When it's up like, because the magnet is having power, maybe they only gum this one together, or there's iron that pass through this one to the center. When you are trying to remove it in this way, you are trying to weaken this magnetic. It's not the same with the rubber. They only attach it on rubber. All this after training, you don't just work to spoil your instrument. You see like this, you shift it to one side, you now remove it. It's just, if you want to put it, see the way I'm shifting, you don't just be lifting, you are going to spoil it. It will not last. See the way, if you want to remove it to the other side, see the way I'm moving it, then you pull it by the side, not up. Watch me like this. You move it one side, you remove it like this. Let's put this one down. Yeah, this is upper clipper blade. See the way I'm putting this one now. Look the inner surface. So let us use it on the stone now. So we will not over-treat it, so that we will be seeing exactly what I want to show you. Let us not activate it. That's covered up now. Let us go now. So that we do not chop it too much. It will not chop at all. Let me watch first. Let me come closer to the camera. Let us watch now. Yeah, see it now. When you watch this upper clipper blade now, you can see that the clipper blade holder, the way I take to hold it, and now use it to sharpen on the stone. The stone is chopping the surface. I can see that it's somehow evenly, which means the person who sharpened this clipper blade last he got it right. The surface is very, very flat, and you see it in this way. So the same thing when you put it on sharper, it's going to give you something like this. Then you have to know how to study the inner surface, whether this shining has reached or it has not reached. You're supposed to know. If the shining doesn't reach the end of this blade, it will not cut until the shining spread to cover the inner surface of the blade. Finish. After that, it's going to work fine. You see it? So I'm always showing you the difference between sharper and the stone. Between the sharper and the stone. The same thing you study the inner surface in using of the stone, the same way you still study the inner surface in using of the sharper. And major problem that some sharper people get calling me is that they don't know how to study the inner surface. Not that the machine is not good. The machine is good. Yeah, as this stone is good, the machine is good too. But if you don't know the auto, if you don't know this one before, you don't know it perfectly, and you buy sharper and you don't practice very well, you'll be getting issues. I'm saying it. Sometimes you'll be getting issues because you don't know how to study the inner surface of the blade. You go and learn that how to study the inner surface of the blade. Once you know much about the inner surface of the blade, you are going to be getting it through. Complaint will not be too much. Very soon now we have to start training on sharper. I want us to go a little bit on the stone so that we solve out, we iron out different type of sharpening problem on the stone. Then let me still remind you one thing. Let us use this blade to demonstrate it. I'm coming. I want to show you something to tell you that the way you use your stone, the same way is still applicable for the sharper too. Assuming you get, I'm supposed to have black oil. I will look for black oil, so that when I drop it on the surface of the blade, it will show color. Because the tempo here I'm having is not working fine, I have to look for black oil. But let us watch carefully. When we divide this blade into three equal parts, and you discover that the center is not working at all, then you want to clear the fault on the using of the stone. You want to clear the fault. If you use magnetic clipper blade holder, the problem cannot be solved immediately on the stone. It cannot be solved immediately because it get the way when you use clipper blade holder on the stone, the way it starts to work different from using of the thumb. Using of the thumb to sharp is different. So if you want to clear that fault, I see the way I want to remove the blade. Watch carefully. You see the way I'm pushing it? That is normal way to remove the blade. Let me still show you again. You push it one side. See the other one here. You use this one to block it. Then you use this one to push it. See it like this. You push it. You see the way it's going. That's the normal way, correct way to remove your blade, not to lift it up. That's in my own studio that I'm saying. Now let us drop this thing here. You have a blade that is not working by the center here. By the center here, you have a blade that's not working by the center. So which means when you put it on the surface of the stone, you rub it in this way. The blade, the stone is going to work on this one, this side. It's going to work on this side too, but it will not touch the center. And you want to sharpen it correctly. This is the area you are going to mount your pressure here and here. You not divide it into two again. You not divide it into two. This angle here, this angle here, this area you are going to sharpen here. When you go 30 times here or 20 times here or 10 times here, the same place here, you still repeat the same thing you have done for here. That is way to correct it. Then at the same time, when you place it on the disc, you place your disc, what they call the clipper holder. Maybe it's a small one. You place it by the center here, by the center of the blade here. You place it around here. So when you place it around here, when you press here down, it will affect here and here together. It's going to sharpen the two at the same time. You see it. But in case of stone, you first press your hand here for sharpening. The second one, you press your hand here. But when you put magnetic clipper holder, it's really a small one. You put it by the center here. Once you mount your pressure by this center, the disc is going to work on this one and this one at the same time. I'm telling you the difference between sharper and the stone, which means the way you correct error on the sharper now compared to the using of stone. Stone, you position your thumb here for the first sharpening. You position your thumb for the second sharpening. You can't do the two at the same time. Only one finger cannot do it at the same time. You clear this one, you go on this one too. But for the sharper, you place your clipper blade by the center here to clear that kind of error. The center is not working. It is that place that is not working. You are going to mount your clipper blade holder to clear the fault on this angle and on this angle too. So once you mount your pressure here, once you press it down, it will press here and here down to touch the top of the disc. And the more you are moving your hand, the disc is moving, or you stay in one place, it's going to be chopping only this area that is touching. When it touches it until it goes down to the level of the center before it's now sharpen whole at the same time. Those are the tricks. But if you don't know how to study the inner surface using the tool, stone and the sharper, let's not be getting little problem. Let us stop here now. We are still coming back later. We are coming back later. Appreciate for watching me. God bless every one of us.